All right, Nathan, we're going to go to Brandon Reyes, who's going to bring out our archers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the finale, the Men's Open Pro Shootdown. Let's meet the top 5 competitors. The number 5 qualifier from Wazeeka, Wisconsin, representing Mathews, Dan McCarthy. The number 4 qualifier from New Martinsville, West Virginia, representing Mathews, Mason Dowell. Number 3 qualifier from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, representing Mathews, Levi Morgan. The second place qualifier from East Berlin, Pennsylvania, representing PSE, Brady Myers. And the top qualifier from Voorheesville, New York, representing Darton, Jacob Slusarz.
Thank you, Brandon.
All right, Nathan, a couple notes here before we start. Dan McCarthy, just as good as they get. He got in here on his very last arrow. He had to shoot a 12 to get in. It turned out Joseph goes a shot at 8, but he needed that 12. Of course, he hits it, and here he is making it into the finals. Jacob Slusarz just shot unreal all weekend. He said the numbers were just popping into his head. He could see everything. He was super aggressive, and man, it shows in his score.
Yeah, super impressive what Jacob has done this weekend, shooting a dart and sequel, actually a hunting bow.
Also, yes.
And just absolutely killing it. And talking about McCarthy, you can never count him out. He wasn't on the leaderboard,
no.
I don't think, maybe just one time all weekend.
Yep.
And it was right towards the end. And then when it's all said and done, 40 targets, he's always on it. He's in the top 5.
He just gets there.
Levi and him are just almost like, inseparable in that aspect. They always wind up on the leaderboard.
And Dan went for a 14 on that Wolverine, and I think he missed it. This is Jacob on the Panther. We saw a replay of his shot there.
That's close. I think that's it. Just adding to that lead.
He said he's a ground judger, and so Metropolis is flat, and so he was like, I am feasting this weekend because I can see the ground. I know how far they are.
10 for Brady Myers.
10 for Brady Myers.
Brady is our Foley champ here. That was his first ASA Pro victory. He won in Foley.
He's shooting that PSE Dominator duo.
Back here in the finals.
Yeah.
Levi, of course. Winner of our last 2 in this division.
Yeah. 14. Smashes it right off the start.
14. Of course.
Going to put some pressure on.
If you'll teach the ladies where that 14 ring is,
Uh-oh. Mike Tyrell saying he should teach the ladies where that is. They're not going to like that.
Mason with his first arrow in an ASA shoot-off is a 10.
Mason was as excited as could be to get in this finals. It was great to see him at the end.
8 for Dan McCarthy.
He went over and grabbed Dan McCarthy by the shoulders, and Dan turned around and said, man, you got to calm down. I was like, Mason said, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm too pumped up.
So these guys, Jacob, Brady, and Mason, a couple of years ago, Darren and I were talking, and I said, these 3 guys right here, they're going to be the future of this unknown class. They have the game. They got the mental game that it takes to do well.
Yeah.
Not only the skill. There's a lot of people with the skill.
Right.
But you have to be able to really wrap your head around what's happening when you see Levi and Danny just absolutely killing it. And you think, can I compete?
Can I compete?
Can I do this? And you have to believe in it. And you can't let them just run off and leave you. And obviously they didn't this weekend, so.
No.
Good young.
Should mention that coming into this, Dan had a 1-point lead in the race for Shooter of the Year. Now, they can drop a score, so I'm not sure what it's going to shake out to be, but I believe heading into the Classic, Levi is going to be our leader for Shooter of the Year. And the Classic has to count.
Yes.
So cannot drop that one.
So we see Dan coming to full draw.
Race.
Got 30 seconds left still on the clock. Plenty of time for him to shoot a shot. But he is
Oh, he went for it.
A wait and hold shooter. He's not a command
Dan
shooter.
McCarthy.
He went for the 14.
14 ring.
It's close. Just off.
Man, that is so
I mean, it could be
close.
in. I can't tell from this angle, but yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
it looks
just
just a
under.
hair
All
low.
right, Jacob, our leader.
He went for it.
Jacob
Dan
shooting.
is our defending shooter of the year in this
Solid 10
class.
for Jacob. Moves
10
to
for Jacob.
460.
That's all
I
he
asked
needed.
him because he said I was aggressive all weekend. I said, "What are you going to do in the finals?" He said,
Brady
"I'm going to
Myers
see.
currently sitting
I'm going to see what I have to do."
10.29.
But he said he wasn't going to be too crazy.
And that's the best way to play it from the leader position, especially when you have a huge lead.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be pushed.
10 for Brady.
So my guess is, and I'm not saying that Brady's not going to push him, but historically we know what Levi does.
Levi
Yes.
Morgan, who's 14
We
the last
know
round,
he's here to win.
That much closer.
And second,
Comes out.
third,
Just missed the 14 that time, though. 8. He's still in second place, but
Just
now
off.
he's 9
Yep.
points behind.
but there we go though. What was he doing? He's pushing.
Yeah.
He's pushing. Had he hit
Going
that one,
for it.
there's that
And
pressure.
10 for Mason
There's
Dowell.
that pressure for the
Gentlemen, let's
leader.
move to our next target. Make sure your cones are where you want them when you get
All right, so we need this leaderboard to shuffle because there was some shaking and moving there.
21 bonus rings. Levi 451 and 19 bonus rings.
Yeah,
Brady,
waiting for an
450 and
update here.
16 bonus rings. Mason 442 and 15.
Our
Dan, 438
all three
and 15.
Mathews shooters in this finals here are shooting a title.
Right.
Just to give everyone an idea about all the bow selection from shooters.
Mason,
There
you
we
ready?
go. So there's our
No?
leaderboard now.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Jacob
We'll start in 1
Slusarz
minute.
got a
Now.
9-point lead over Levi Morgan, who's now in second with a 1-point lead over Brady Myers. So we're going to see some jockeying there. And then we got a bit of a drop. 442 for Mason, 438 for Dan.
Jacob with a great shot on that turkey.
Looked like it.
I mean, naked eye, I'm going to say that's 12.
Yeah.
No, it's not. He shot at the upper.
Oh, did he call?
Yeah,
over?
he
Yes, he
did.
did.
Good look at Brady.
He's shooting at that mule deer. Elevation mule deer.
Did he call upper?
He did.
No.
Cones up front.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Good shot. Good shot. Couldn't see it was behind that elevation.
Levi
sign.
was on
All
the
right, first up.
Wolverine.
Mason Dowell currently at
So
442.
let's start back here at the beginning.
10 for Mason.
10 for Mason
Moves to
Dowell.
452.
All right.
Dan
Over to
McCarthy.
Dan McCarthy. I'm guessing he's 14 hunting.
Looking for the first
Nothing
targets,
to
went
lose.
for the 14s. And we have
And an 8.
a
Yep.
Just a little bit high right.
Just
Well,
So far, Mason has 3 10s. Dan has 3.
he has nothing to lose. You're
No.
exactly right. Just go after him.
Better
all right,
hand
here's
right
our leader, Jacob
there.
Slusarz.
Jacob, our leader, enjoying a 9-point lead.
Like I said, I thought that was going to be a 12.
12 for Jacob. That's going to
thought he-
continue to extend his lead and see if we even have to go to a 6.
He's not moving, so I'm guessing he... Nobody's
Next up, Brady
reacting, so I
Myers.
guess he did not call upper.
12 for Brady Myers, moves him to 462. And he
Brady
stays
did
with
call
10 points for
upper.
leader.
Oh, I see. So they're supposed to move the cone to the right side of the sign. That's where Brady just pulled it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Levi called
Morgan.
upper.
12 for Levi
He got the
Morgan.
12, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now we got it.
That's our leader.
From our angle, it's tough to see, too.
Yes.
Because Brady and Levi are within
Okay,
9
yeah.
points.
Brady and Levi just traded
Behind.
12s
Brady's
there, so
10
it's still
points
going to be
behind.
1 point.
Only 2 arrows left to get
But
to
Jacob
stay within
also
10
shot
and
at
then catch
12.
up to Jacob at
So
472
keeps that
with
9-point
22
lead.
bonus
Yep.
runs.
Keeping that pedal to the metal.
And now Jacob, so he
Let
can
him
score
get
the
settled
knockout
in.
punch here.
Whenever Levi's
But
ready, he'll give you the high sign, and we
I'm
will
guessing
start
you don't
that
shoot
1
it.
minute.
It's not worth it going
All
for the
right,
14.
gentlemen.
Not at all.
You're all ready?
Not at all. He still doesn't know how exactly how far that target is.
Right.
Even though his track record is obviously good at this point. But it's an unknown distance.
10 is your friend.
You don't need it. Just make the good shot. Put one in the 10. Try for a 12.
Nathan, I think he might have got it. 12.
Yeah,
He was shooting at the lower. He was darn close to it. I know
Levi
that.
just went for that 14, and he is close.
on the Panther. Oh, yeah, he is.
McCarthy just now drawing back. He's got 29 seconds left on the clock, so.
He's shooting
holds-
stand turkey.
He holds like a rock. I mean, it's just so impressive to watch how steady he holds a bow.
Oh, boy, that's right there.
If it's not left.
Wow, that's going to be close.
All right,
let's
first
see
up,
what
Levi
Levi.
Morgan, currently in second place.
Got it.
Got it.
For Levi
Come
Morgan.
on.
He's going to put the hammer.
As hot
He's
as it
gonna
is,
put the hammer
he's got to
down.
have ice in his veins. He has to.
He's done this so many times.
8 for Mason.
He says it doesn't get
Off at
easier.
14 himself.
It sure looks like it does.
And
for you.
I believe him, but at the same time, it doesn't get easier. But he's not really had a lot of problem with it in the past, so
No.
For Dan McCarthy.
he handles it well.
What did Dan do
Been
here?
14 hunting all day.
He got it.
14.
Yep.
There it is.
14 for Dan. All right.
And 1 point ahead of Mason Dowell.
So Dan has shot
Both
it,
at 460. Dan
all
has
14s,
16 bonus rings.
and
Mason has 15
he got 2 8s on the previous shots,
Jacob, our leader,
correct?
has a solid
Yes.
10.
Okay, so the 14
Losing to
just
482.
he lost 4 points. If you look at it from a 10 as a par, he's basically all 10s so
With 2
far.
targets left.
So Jacob just
Brady
shot a
Myers came
10.
in 10 points behind.
So Levi did gain some ground on him. He's still in the lead. Oh, Brady was tall.
8 for Brady.
An 8.
Losing
All
to
right.
4.
Shooting at the
70.
upper,
All right,
but
gentlemen,
just missed it
let's
So
move
high.
that's
on
an
to fifth
8
target.
to Levi's 14.
Right now, Jacob
Big
is at
swing.
6
482 and
points.
22 bonus rings.
Yeah.
Just like
Levi
that.
is at 477,
1 arrow,
5
6
points
points.
behind, 21 bonus
Yeah, so
rings.
Levi is now 5
Brady's at
points back
470,
of our leader,
17
Jacob
bonus rings.
Slusarz.
Mason and Dan are both at
And Brady
460.
Myers is now
At
at
this point in time,
470.
we only have
And
one
now
competitor
Jacob is
still
thinking,
within 10 points of our leader. So with 14 rings,
Now I have to shoot this Wolverine.
people climb back into the
And
hunt.
that's not one you're going to get crazy with.
Wow, no.
Make
And
sure Brady
Levi,
has time to get settled in.
he's on the Impala, the Shibuya Impala, which I'm sure he can see, but it's far.
Whenever he's ready.
They don't stop him.
It's one of the farthest targets.
He's here to win. I'm telling you. He will shoot it.
He's got a cushion
Yeah.
with Brady, so
He's going to shoot
why
it.
not?
And he's not worried about second or third.
No.
He's not.
It's just dead quiet here, Nathan. Oh, I think he was
That
high.
is close.
I'm hearing clapping.
I
Maybe
think
he got it.
I think he got it.
Oh, yeah, he's fist bumping. There he goes.
Naked
he got
eye.
it.
Yeah. We're not looking through binoculars, but I think that's a 14 just by the look.
All right, first up,
You-
Brady Myers, currently at 470, trying to
That's
climb
awesome.
back within 10 points of
That's-
Jacob.
Okay, so we
14, that may do it.
It's out there.
it's out there. Yeah. It's
It's
the longest
It's
shot.
the longest shot.
Next
and
up,
he just
Levi
14.
Morgan,
And he just
only
14.
Well-
5 points behind.
yeah, he did.
14.
Look at that.
Inside out.
Ultra era smoked it.
Levi.
Good
He's
shot.
only got 3 14s in this bonus round, folks.
So a lot of people refer to Levi as the GOAT.
Mason Dowell,
That's why.
currently
Yeah.
at 460.
Ultimate,
And
highest
Dan
pressure
McCarthy,
Yes.
imaginable, and he delivers.
He's
Mason
here to
moves
win.
into 468.
And
Can't
nobody
coach that.
and nobody does it better.
Nobody
I mean,
does. You cannot coach
Can't
that.
get within 10 points of our leader, but there's his
there's
14
another
at the
14.
end of the day.
14 for
McCarthy.
Dan. All right.
3/8.
Don't count him out. At least for the podium, don't count him out.
And for our leader, Jacob.
amazing.
Let's see if
What did
everybody's
Jacob
gonna-
do here?
if,
Looks like a
Brady
10 to
and Levi
me.
stay. 12.
Nope.
Oh, he got it.
Got a 12.
All right.
Holy
Very
smokes.
nice. Jacob Slusarz.
And that's a long one, too.
494 and
yeah.
23 bonus rings. Levi is now at 491, 3 points behind, 22 bonus rings.
3
Brady is at 484. Still
So what
within
we're
10
going to see
points.
here,
Shooting first
they're
at
going
the
to
final
move a
arrow.
target,
This is
And
great.
fourth
or
place is
they're
Dan
at least going to
McCarthy,
move their
and fifth
shooting
is Mason
position.
Dowell.
Scott
Let's give him a
will.
round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen.
Scott's going to move them around. And they're going to have a little bit of time to judge the target. And then what we're going to see is a few people shoot.
Man.
And Levi's going to shoot at a 14.
Mason Dowell's going to finish 5th. Dan McCarthy's going to finish 4th. So they are out of the 6th and final arrow. Currently, Brady Myers at 484, Levi Morgan 491, Jacob Slusarz 494. So, Nathan, Jacob's been shooting well in this final. He's been doing what he has to do, but if you shoot good and Levi's shooting great, man.
That's why the ASA created the 14 ring. It is high risk, extremely high reward. So we watched Levi miss one, but it didn't stop him. He just kept the hammer down because here's the thing. His percentage is always really high.
Yeah.
So you can miss one, and when you hit another one, it's almost like you shot a 10 and a 12.
Yeah, right.
So if you keep it in the 8. So your miss, that is, So if you shoot an 8 shooting at a 14 and you turn around and shoot at 14 on the next one, it's like you shot a 10 and a 12. So with his percentage,
Wow.
Just hammer down.
Set the cone.
And he did that in Minden. He just came out 14-14s, crazy. He took that win. Dan McCarthy had a lead. He came out gunning for 14s. He takes the win. The last one, he had a little bit more of a cushion. Did what he had to do to win. But here again, you don't want him behind because you know what's coming.
And if he's in front, he's almost impossible to catch. So where do you want him?
What do you
at
do?
Home?
Yes, at home. That's how you can beat Levi Morgan if he's not here.
So let me tell you what's going through Jacob's head right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I've been in this position before. So he's knowing that Levi is probably going to hit a 14 here. So he knows he's going to have to shoot a 12 to win. So they're looking at the target. They're judging this last chance arrow target. It looks like it's the mule
It's
deer.
the mule deer, yeah.
So,
and they're they shifted them to the left, so they're shooting cross angle.
Change the angle, so the distance, even though it has changed, they have a good idea now.
Yeah.
All right, so Jacob, if he's like me, he's thinking about, I got to make a perfect shot. And he's seeing it in his mind. He might even have his eyes closed over there. I can't see him, but he might be thinking about, all right, what does this look like?
Yeah.
Boom. You see that visually in your mind. And just know that your confidence is super high. You've shot extremely well. But you know what he's going to do. You know what Levi's going to do.
Yeah.
So that's going through his mind.
Now.
It's fun to a point of throw up.
Yeah. It has to be. So we should say, Nathan, by shifting him to the left.
Good shot.
Oh, that is a good shot.
I would think that's a 14, I think.
They're now shooting this deer quartered. You can see the arrow. It's not perfect, so that slims those bonus rings. Makes them a little bit smaller because you're not shooting at them head on.
Yeah,
he got
14. Nothing to lose there for Brady. He was in third place to begin with. If he missed the target, he got third. Awesome shot for Brady.
It's going to take him to 498. So now
498.
Levi doesn't care, but he needs an 8 to stay in second. He don't care about
that.
second.
He ain't worried about
Doesn't
that.
care.
Because when the finish line
13 times
and that victory flag is waving and he can see it, that's where he's going.
But
he is a firm believer. You ain't first, you're last.
5 targets, it may be his day. So we'll start your 1 minute.
I really love this stuff, PJ. I love watching it.
It's incredible. These guys never disappoint. This is great. Super quiet, Nathan.
I know. Oh, that's got to be top of it.
He did.
Got to be top of it.
He got it.
Crowd says he's got it.
Crowd says he got it.
I didn't expect any less. That's it. Looks like the same hole that Brady hit.
Yeah.
I mean, same spot.
Probably could see it.
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Your
Jacob needs a 12.
Your dominant performer
Jacob,
for the weekend.
12 ring.
Just awesome dominant
You're a
performer
champion.
is up
10
here.
ring.
And so
Levi's the champion.
everything he's done this weekend, as good as he's done it, Now it's being questioned. Can he do it one more time? He needs a 12 or 14. Steady as a rock.
It's a long hold.
Got it. I think he got it. We don't know.
Okay.
It's close.
Levi shook his hand, so he got it. Wow.
Got it.
Clutch arrow
Wow.
to beat.
What a shoot-off. 12. What a shoot-off.
Dave,
Fantastic.
that's as good as it gets.
Absolutely.
I don't know how you make it any better than that.
Levi says, if you make it a little bit better if Jacob misses.
Yeah, right. But if you're a spectator.
But if you're
that's
Jacob, you say that's how it's done.
That is as good as
That
it
is
gets.
awesome.
Oh, here we go. And I mean, so, Nathan.
Yeah.
14, 14, 12.
Yeah.
Unknown distance
Ring.
for our last 3 arrows.
3 rings.
14.
3 rings.
Here's Levi. 14.
Great shot. Perfect execution for him.
Jacob needs the 12, and he hits it.
And you said that was a long hold. All right. Jacob has shot 900s at Vegas. The guy is stone cold.
He is.
And that just proved it again.
He's been working. He has been working on this game. He said he wants to win more of these ASAs. He won his first one last year. I believe it was here at Metropolis.
It was. Looks like he's on his way to winning more.
And so he
Accomplishing that goal.
here he comes over to the headset. He's going to put on the headsets there. And Jacob Slusarz, the only arrow I want to know about is that last one.
Oh,
Tell me about that.
That sucked. Man, that was. I couldn't have wrote that out any better. 8 points. I said earlier I wasn't comfortable, but I didn't think it would come down to I needed 12 this last target to win the whole thing. That was insane. That was awesome.
Well, you can never get comfortable when these shooters are behind you, especially Levi, and knowing that was coming, because PJ and I were just talking about that. You know he's getting ready to shoot the 14 on the last one. So you're prepping your mind right there for that last arrow. Was you about to throw up? Because I was.
No, I said it right before he shot him. Like, I know I have to 12 this. He's going to hit it. He hit, like, all of them beforehand.
Right.
I knew he was going to hit that one. No, I mean, I was absolutely nervous, but it was already basically predetermined what I had to do.
Jacob, you shot an excellent weekend, all weekend. You shot everything great. So tell me how it feels, though. You are the Mathews Pro Am champ.
I'm glad it's over. It feels great. The shoot-off went as good as I could have asked it to. Shot 12s when I thought I needed to and really pulled the last one out. Just everything worked out. I'm super pumped.
Incredible shooting. Awesome weekend. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you,
You
man.
bet. Congratulations, Jacob Slusarz, 2024 Mathews Pro Am champ. All right, folks, that is going to do it for us here at the Mathews Pro Am. For Brandon Reyes, Nathan Brooks, I'm PJ Riley. Come back in a month. We are going to be in Coleman, Alabama for the ASA Classic, the biggest tournament of the year. Thanks for being with us this weekend.